No, yo, why did y'all, man, Oak do Zeke like that, man? That was dirty. Oh, boy, he get crazy on Isiah Thomas, man. Welcome back, y'all. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Y'all know who I be, 7 Mitchell, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We back at it. Salute, as always, to the NBA community. Y'all know how we rocking here, man. Make sure, if you guys are new to the platform, subscribe to the channel because you are now rocking with the best. We got a couple crazy topics I want to kind of tap in real quick today, man. Charles Oakley, he got at Isiah Thomas over Michael Jordan. We're going to get into that. Also, man, it looked like Kyrie is going to be testing free agency, and some of the superstars are actually coming out feeling like Joel Embiid should be this year's NBA MVP. So let's get right into this, boys and girls of the NBA community. Let's start this thing off with Charles Oakley. So Charles Oakley was on the All Up in Smoke podcast, and he went in on Isiah Thomas when Isiah Thomas just recently was kind of demanding an apology from MJ. And Oakley had this to say about Isiah Thomas.
He still want to be Mike. Mike do not want to be your friend, Isiah. I'm telling you for the 5th time. He do not want to be your friend. You know, stay on ESPN, keep talking on TNT. Oh, Mike should, now you trying to say everybody better than Mike. It's okay. You not better than Mike. He came to your city and took your city. That's why you really mad. He took over Chicago. I know.
Tough.
Boom, 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 boom. Whoa. Shots fired. And Charles Oakley, he means all of that. He means all of that. He said, that's why you mad, boy. Mike took over your city. Y'all know Isiah Thomas is from Chicago, even though he played for the Detroit Pistons. He's from Chicago. And Michael basically definitely took that city over. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not saying it's a fact that that's why Isiah is mad, but, Oakley would know better than I do, and he just put it out there. That's why you mad. Man, that gotta hurt. That gotta hurt. And Isiah ain't never been the one to really hold back punches, so I'm interested to see if Zeke is going to actually respond to Charles Barkley remarks. Was Barkley, I shouldn't even ask this question, but this is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Was Charles Oakley out of bounds, or was he in bounds with his comments? I mean, this is the podcast. This is unfiltered, uninterrupted. You know how they rocking over there. Shout out to Matt Barnes, shout out to Steven Jackson. But Charles Oakley has always kept that type of energy for Michael Jordan. Like, he's never really been two-wayed. He'd always been loyal, and, he always spoke his mind. So I definitely respect him for that. I don't see how Oakley would be considered out of bounds with his remarks. But I'm going to leave that up to y'all if y'all like or dislike what Charles Oakley had to say about Isiah Thomas. Do y'all think y'all going to get a clap back from Isiah Thomas? I mean, he's on television. I don't think the platform that Isiah is on getting paid for is really going to allow him to clap back at Oakley. So it's like he going to have to clap back on another platform. I don't think he got his own little independent platform. And ain't nothing really lit right now for him to just appear on somebody's podcast to respond to this. So I don't know how this really going to play out. I don't think Isiah is scared to respond, but I don't know what type of opportunity he's going to have to clap back at Oakley, because Oakley made some strong accusations, bro. I'm going to keep it real, and it sound all facts to me. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk, y'all. Y'all know how I do, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. When we come back, we got to talk about Joel Embiid real quick in this whole NBA MVP thing. Everybody's giving Joel Embiid the award. I'm saying not so fast, baby. We'll talk about it when we get back in less than 60 seconds here at the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Don't go nowhere. We are back. Salute again to the NBA community. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Y'all know who I be, man. 7 Mitchell. I'm in the building, man. Y'all in the building. Let's talk about Joel Embiid and the NBA MVP race. Now, he is number one on the MVP race, and to me, very well deserving of this award this year. He got robbed last year. But there's been so much fuss and hype around Joel Embiid lately winning this MVP, even from the superstars, from the Steph Currys to the James Harden, feeling like Joel Embiid should win the MVP. I told y'all about a month ago, him winning the MVP would be the worst thing that is going to happen to him and the Philadelphia 76ers this season. I feel like, it's going to put so much on him if he wins it. He's going to lose focus on the bigger picture. I can tell, because I'm not sold that Joel Embiid has really matured. Like, he's always been a great player, but he's shown signs of immaturity his whole career. And I'm afraid that if he wins this MVP, he's going to take that deep breath, that exhale in moment, and Philly could get bumped in the first round. James Harden is not playing at an elite level where you could just sit back and put it on James Harden. Philly, even though they playing pretty well, they got the win against Boston, I think, last night. But that still doesn't solidify anything in the playoffs. Anything can happen, especially in the best of 7 series. The game slows down. And, I would hate to see Joel Embiid lose focus, being concerned in that first round about getting the MVP. And if he wins it, is he going to take his foot off of the gas? That's what I'm concerned with. So I feel like, bro, he needs as much chip on his shoulder as possible going into April, May, and June. I think him not winning it this year, unfortunately, would definitely do the trick. Doc Rivers, man, when we talk about coaching in the playoffs, he definitely has something to prove. So he got to have a chip on his shoulders going into the postseason. And James Harden, a former MVP of this league, but when we get into the playoffs, he has not really stepped up to a lot of the challenges put out for him. So those guys definitely got something to prove. And even though the MVP is deserving at this point for Joel Embiid, I'm just not sold that he's going to be able to take that award and still build off of that to try to get these guys somewhere deep into June. I'm just not sold on that. I think if he was to lose it, it sounds messed up, but that chip on his shoulder, I think, would give him more motivation, and Philly will be much more of a dangerous team going into the playoffs. That's what I think about Joel Embiid. And last but not least, here on the Best of 7 Sports Talk, it looks like Kyrie Irving is going to be actually testing free agency. Not surprising to me. I told y'all I felt like this thing was a rental from the start between him and the Dallas Mavericks. It looks like they was possibly thinking about shutting Luka and Kyrie down for the remainder of the season if they haven't done so already. So this whole experiment for Dallas has blown up. I'm not blaming Kyrie for it because it seems to me that Dallas didn't have any type of plan. No game plan. I know they said that, by default you want to get Luka some help, but how they was going to ingratiate this thing and make it work, it just did not really pan out that way. I even seen Luka say how he missed Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? I think this is not a good time for you to be saying that. If you're Luka Doncic saying how much you miss Jalen Brunson right now and the season is not even over. And, Kyrie really took his spot in a sense. So it's a lot of underlying things going on with Dallas and these comments and these allegations and rumors about what the front office and the coaching is doing. I could definitely see why Kyrie will be now testing free agency next season. Where's Kyrie going to go? I don't know. You got to look at the landscape of the NBA. It's definitely going to be a lot of teams that could use his skill set, but, Kyrie comes with baggage. Like it or not, what teams are going to be willing to deal with that? Is he willing to go to a team? Is he going to sign to a team that's going to be championship ready? Is his primary concern the way he's going to be treated? Because you might got a team or organization that'll roll a red carpet out for Kyrie Irving, but they might be a sub-500 team or no chance to make it any postseason. So I guess at the end of the day, Kyrie is going to have to definitely weigh his priorities as best as he can if he decides to opt out and, hit the free agency market and figure out which franchise, which organization, which city will suit him and his needs the best. I don't want to see him come to LA, though. I'll say that. I was definitely campaigning for Kyrie to join LeBron this season, but since it didn't happen, I don't want Kyrie coming over LA in a fresh start, so we're going to keep that at a buck. But Seven Mitchell here. This is the Best of Seven Sports Talk. Y'all let me know what y'all think about where Kyrie Irving is going to land in y'all opinion, man. Light those comment sections up. Y'all know the vibe. Salute again to the NBA community. Y'all know how I do, man. Y'all stay safe. Join the Best of Seven Sports Talk membership here on YouTube. Free giveaways, perks, prizes, and exclusive content for all members. So make sure y'all come and join the Best of Seven family. Follow me everywhere on social media. And if you guys enjoy daily NBA content, y'all know who to see. Seven Mitchell, man. Y'all know who I be. This is the Best of Seven Sports Talk. You guys are now rocking with the best. Y'all have a good day. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace. Don't forget, if you guys enjoy daily NBA content, do me a huge favor and subscribe, follow, and like the platform. Peace.
Okay, now AR with the cooler kick. Keep street, we run this shit. Fell back after run it up. Then my last bitch, she was dumb as fuck. Hop out, get the spraying something. Cause my last ox wasn't saying nothing. Whole stunting, big pimpin', whole hunting. 38 with the cooler kid in the mall with me like Joe Budden. These hoes front.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.